see you.
How you doing?
How are you?
Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Hey Marines, we're happy to be out. In fact, we are ecstatic to be out here. Now, our wives are real thrilled about it. For the sole purpose to come out and spend Christmas with you. So we're out here. In fact, I was just as I walked into kind of the briefing room, I was reminded that it was exactly December 24th last year, and kicking around out here at Garmser with a battalion that was here last year at the same time. It was probably, I don't know, shortly after I became the Commandant in October, I then went to Sergeant Major Kent and I said, look, how about, great, let's do it. And then we tried to keep it a secret around the Pentagon, and it spread like wildfire, and we had more Marines coming up and wanting to travel. Just to show you how I run my family, it was my wife, it was our 40th wedding anniversary when I patted my wife on the fanny and I said, honey, I'm going to Afghanistan. I walked out the door with Sergeant Major Kent. So you imagine I made a big hit with my wife last Monday night when I walked out on our 40th anniversary. So, no, it's the same thing with Sergeant Major Kent. But there's this thing that's inside of us as Marines that says we want to come over and be with you. And thank God I'm married to the woman I am and has put up with all my guff for 40 years. She understands. My kids understand. We're not going to get to see everybody, but we're trying our damnedest. It's a matter of physics, you know. And the youngsters are down here in front. Most of those senior staff NCOs, they've got at least one, maybe 2 or 3 tours in Iraq. And when we went back into Iraq in February 2004, we settled into the Anbar province. Now, it was arguably the most dangerous place in all of Iraq. This isn't bravado. This isn't, you know, that. It was the most dangerous place in Iraq. Towns like Ramadi and Fallujah were household words. I mean, it was on the news. Everybody went, woo. And I wonder if we're going to be able to make a difference. You remember when the Al-Qaeda killed those Blackwater employees and what they did in Fallujah? I mean, it was sickening. So the Marines went in, and we spent almost 5 years in Iraq. Cost us 851 Marines. Around here somewhere, he's the operations officer of the Marine Corps. Major General then, and he brought the last Marines and sailors out of Iraq this past April and May. We're done. We've got about 80 Marines in Iraq, but it's kind of spread out right now on staffs, and some down at Uqasar, helping train the port and kind of the Coast Guard, the Iraqi Coast Guard, for maritime interdiction kind of things. But for the most part, the Marines are completely out of Iraq. Our job is there. Our job there is done, and we came out under victory pennant. When was the last time you heard about Ramadi and Fallujah? You can't tell me, other than a bunch of us old guys sitting around going, yeah, I remember when we did Fallujah 1. And I remember when we did Fallujah 2.